Hi, this is Dwyer from GamblersAdvisory.com. Let's talk about the upcoming heavyweight championship match between Vitali Klitschko and unbeaten American heavyweight Chris Arreola. I believe this fight is a gift to gamblers. There is an obvious play here, and it's a play you can make that'll put you on both sides of the aisle. Vitali Klitschko has a career knockout ratio of greater than 90%. Chris Arreola has a career knockout ratio of greater than 88%. Chris Arreola, in his entire career, has never made it to the ninth round. This is a 12-round fight. Accordingly, I believe the preferred play, in fact, it is the overwhelming preferred play. No reason to take extra risks when the casinos are giving you money is to bet that this fight does not go the distance. Vitali Klitschko is incredibly hard to fight. You saw in his last two fights very seasoned opponents who simply didn't have the stamina to deal with his fight style to go the distance against him. He also hits awfully hard. I simply do not see how this fight goes the distance. I believe it is a layup, and you don't hear me say that often, that somebody in this fight is going to be stopped. The way to structure the bet, rather than fool around with some arbitrary over-under, although this fight looks like it's going to end very early, the way to structure the bet is if you can get, and you probably will be able to get, better than plus 100 even money odds on taking the fighters to win by knockout, you'll make money if either happens. So you want to take Vitali Klitschko to win by knockout, and you also want to take Chris Arreola to win by knockout. Okay, that's my advice to the gamblers. Now, to boxing fans who want to know who I think is actually going to win the fight, I actually believe this fight is an optical illusion. I believe it is a mismatch. I believe the winner of this fight will be Vitali Klitschko. Chris Arreola has a lot going for him. He does have power in both hands. He is quick-handed, and he is very, very brave. Now, all of that said, he hasn't fought anything close to the level of competition that Vitali Klitschko has fought in his last two fights. Let me point out that, in fact, a couple fights ago, Chris Arreola was on the canvas against Travis Walker. And if you look at a tape of that fight, the one thing you will not see from either fighter is any defense whatsoever. Now, Klitschko is a fighter with one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. He uses length masterfully. So even when you're up close on him, it's very hard to hit his head because he will, use his shoulders and lean his head out of the way and really force you to come across his body to land flush shots. Let me also point out, too, that the difference between these two fighters can be summed up simply by looking at how they use their shoulders. You'll notice that Vitali Klitschko is able to use his shoulders to roll with punches, to take the sting out of punches, to force you to hit his shoulders on shots that you're trying to hit him in the head with. He's a master shoulder roller. shoulder roller. He reminds me of Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins in his ability to use his shoulders to shield himself from punches. Vitali Klitschko is an excellent defensive fighter for that reason. Now, contrast that with Chris Arreola. You will see in the Travis Walker fight, when Arreola gets hit, there's no shoulder roll. He is young, he is green. When he gets hit, when he gets hurt, as we saw in the Travis Walker fight, he can go down. Also, he has been in a few unnecessary shootouts. While he is big and strong, I believe he's more of a big, strong, accurate, fast handed puncher than he is a refined boxer. And that's what I believe Vitali Klitschko is. So while I'll be sitting there thinking that the safe play is just to bet that this fight doesn't go the distance, because there always is a chance when two knockout punchers fight each other, especially two guys with career knockout ratios over 85%. There's always a chance that one or the other is going to land some unforeseen big shot and drop the other one. What I fully expect in this fight, apart from the betting, what I fully expect in this fight is a seasoned, advanced, hard to hit, highly technical, heavy handed champion going into his challenger's backyard, beating the challenger by stoppage, and then leaving with his belt. I'm taking Vitali Klitschko in this fight. I do not believe that it is close. And my advice to fight fans is whatever you do, if you're going to watch this fight, show up early. Because if you miss a few rounds of this fight, it might be over by the time you turn on your TV. Somebody is getting stopped in this one. Let us know what you think. Leave comments for me here on YouTube. Please don't be bashful. And also, please do visit us at gamblersadvisory.com. Leave your comments for us there as well. What I will try to do, as my subscribers know, win, lose, or draw, and of course there are off nights, but win, lose, or draw, what I will try to do is on my YouTube homepage, that's youtube.com/DWYER70905. Again, that's DWYER70905, is after the fight. I will try to find some commentary on the fight, some post fight analysis from third parties, announcers, the fighters themselves, the post fight press conferences, and I will put it on that YouTube channel page. And of course, the YouTube channel page allows for comments. I would encourage hardcore fight fans to leave comments on that page. See what other fight fans have said about the fight. We have a dedicated group on that page who always comment on fights. And quite frankly, the boxing commentary is, I believe, among the best on the internet. So please don't be bashful and definitely stop by the YouTube channel page after the fight. Give me a couple hours to get something up. We'll certainly have something on that page about this fight, because again, it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Thanks for stopping by. Protect yourself at all times.